what is technically a Celtics home game if you're scoring at home. But certainly the bubble brings a lot of challenge and a lot of change.
Oh, trapped him on Tatum. Got him right on the sideline. Interesting defensively for Toronto to go to that right off the bat.
Tatum scoring just 15 points in game 3, and here is Siakam misses on the three-pointer. The three-point shot stand continues to be a big story, and wouldn't you know that a three-pointer won game 3 for the Raptors, but their three-point shooting has suffered here in this particular series against Boston.
Yeah, no question. They're shooting 28% from 3 after being the 5th best three-point shooting team in the league.
The point guards were stars in game 3. Lowry with 31 points, 20 of those coming in the paint. It's a little mid-range to get his scoring started tonight. Here's Brown. Brown gets the foul, and he'll go to the line. Three-point percentage, and he figured it would come around at some point, and it did. Here's Lowry working inside. No. And Lowry, it's a bouncing rebound. But Kemba Walker had given way to Tice or Tatum, ends up back in the hands of the Raptors. Van Vliet, he got it going in the second half. Now he's on the take, can't get it to go, gives it up. Tice out to Brown for 3. No good.
So much better passers over the last few years.
Van Vliet working with Gasol. Good ball movement here, all the way around the horn it goes. Siakam hits a 3. Good in game 3. Had a big second half, did Siakam. Scored only 2 points in the first half of game 3. Now Marcus Smart. Lowry pulls down another rebound. Stan, the Raptors scored 104 points in game 3 as Lowry draws the foul on Brown.
Good, but still earlier than you would expect to see a substitution.
Now Tice will sit, and Williams is in, and right away Celtics work inside. Scoring at the basket, now Lowry, and maybe some of that rim protection is what Stevens is looking for. Lowry trying to get by him, does so, and they whistle. Lowry. 9-4 Toronto. We're just getting underway here in game 4 in a series that Boston leads 2-1 now. Smart gives it to Williams. Hook, no. And Siakam into the hands of Lowry in transition. Celtics get back, now Lowry goes, and Lowry again going to the line.
Well, this find other answers, and he is doing that.
Lowry's hit all 6 of his free throws. He's out to a quick burst, 8 points. Here's Brown for 3. This time on the other corner. He's missed 2 threes, each from the corner. Up ahead, Anunoby running the floor. And he'll turn it over right into the hands of Smart. Three-pointer up, 3-pointers in.
Well, Van Vliet went under on that one. Because the screen was out so high, he went under, and Kemba just knocked down a deep 3.
Back-to-back possessions with 3-pointers. Lowry answered off in the fourth quarter of that game as Robert Williams. And then the miracle shot by...
Raised it all by the game winner, so I dug around. Kyle Lowry told me it's because everyone on this team is ready to have their own OG moment, because coach even tells us, think as one, everybody gets a chance, and it's going to be a wild card a lot of the times. To his point, in 7 games this postseason, there have been 5 different players that have led the Raptors in scoring. Siakam, who led the team most of the season, only led them in scoring once so far this postseason. Not exactly like last year when Kawhi led them in scoring 19 of their 24 games for that championship run. It's by committee this year.
Yeah, no kidding. Everybody looking for that spotlight. By the way, how about the blazer as Tatum throws one down? Alley LaForce, Stan Van Gundy's blazer tonight.
Hey, listen,
I think he has me beat on the X's and O's, though.
If that's the bar, beating Stan Van Gundy in fashion, I think it's going to be a pretty easy victory for Alley.
Tatum comes up empty.
Toronto back in that 2-1-2 zone that almost becomes a 3-2 that they have used effectively throughout the series.
Here's Smart, little crossover between the legs, trying to leave it for Williams as a member of the Toronto Raptors. He has not made one since he was traded from Memphis to Toronto. He's now missed 16 consecutive threes against the Raptors as Tatum comes up short. That time Siakam was checking Tatum. Stan, we've seen Siakam, we've seen Anunoby, all guarding Jason Tatum very effectively in game 3.
Yeah, but I don't think the Boston Celtics are going to worry too much about Jason Tatum. If that's your biggest worry, and in that zone with OG Anunoby at the nail, but Marc Gasol was cheating out to the corner.
In this series already, here's Anunoby for three, and he's got it. OG, half of their three-point look so far. Grant Williams for three for Boston. Misses. Van Vliet. Siakam with Brown on him, and now Van Vliet will get the set organized. Boston's done a terrific job in this series against Toronto in their half-court offense. It's going to be a kick ball. Bill Kennedy
on the matchup.
Boston's missed 5 of their last 6 shots, and Brown, little shot fake, didn't work. In transition, Van Vliet, denied by.
When you do something like that, act like you've been there before. OG Anunoby had never been there before, and he still acted like he had.
He's a good actor. Oh, that was quite a moment. Inside, coming out of the timeout. Nice cut to the basket by Norman Powell. First minutes on the floor. And Toronto with a 7-point lead, 2.5 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. So much to dissect about that play. Now, bottom line for Brad Stevens is, his point to us was, we've been running zone on plays like...
Thing was hard, and not very many people have gotten good shots against that. There's no such thing as a perfect defense, but Brad Stevens was absolutely in the right defense at that point.
Kemba Walker pulls Ibaka out, now takes him on, gives it up. Tice finishes at the... Lowry had a lot of room to maneuver with no fans in the stands.
Yes, and I asked him if he thought all that room was an advantage, and he said, listen up. Life's a balance. In game 2, with no fans on the sideline, Pascal Siakam stepped out of bounds when we were down 3 with the ball because of that extra spacing. It balances. It's
in street clothes tonight after a last Thursday night. Powell is fouled.
Lowry and Anunoby played the entire second half, and Van Vliet would have, but he had 5 fouls, so they had to give him a little bit of rest. When it gets to the second half, Nick Nurse doesn't have a rotation. He has 5 guys.
And Wanamaker. Kemba Walker will be at the controls. And now Tatum posting up on Van Vliet. Got a size mismatch, goes to the hole and scores.
Did a great job of getting Tatum the ball. And he did a great job of going quick before Toronto could get to a double team.
Tatum does not look like he's moving well as Powell misses that one. Tatum a little slow to get up, and then looks like he's favoring one side. Tice, little mid-range. That one's good. Nice. Toronto leading by a point coming to the end of this first quarter. Serge Ibaka hits it.
The first 2, 16 points and 9 rebounds. He was averaging, shooting the 3 well. Only had 1 bucket in game 3.
He was 0 for 3 from behind the arc in game 3. Just 2 points in 22 minutes, Ibaka. And how he goes determines whether Nick Nurse goes small or not. Tatum misses the 3, and it's poked away by Wanamaker. That'll be Toronto ball. 5.6 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Terrific start by Nick Nurse's Raptors tonight here in game 4. Kyle Lowry with 11 first quarter points, just like yesterday. Lowry making 6 free throws in this first quarter. Chance at the final shot. Van Vliet, Siakam, he puts it up in time.